welcome back to our channel.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but what did we reach?
We reached 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
I know.
This is-
I didn't think we would.
It's crazy though, because we were literally at 800 like 4 days ago, and then 2 days later we end up at 1,000, and then what is it, like a day later we end up at 1,050, and now we're like at 1,050 or
55.
60? Yeah, 55.
Yeah, around there.
But thank you guys for subscribing. If you guys are new, welcome to our channel. Make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button down below and then become part of our family.
Yes. So, as you can see with the title, we are gonna be doing a little experiment. We are gonna be answering 36 questions that we have on our tablet on how to fall in love. So a couple, since we're already in love, I think. I'm pretty sure, right?
I'm scared.
I don't know, we just wanted to try it out.
Girl.
So we're gonna pretend we're on our first date while I'm a mom who's breastfeeding.
And
You're just a random
I'm just
stranger.
a random stranger.
Okay, then let's
So
start
let's
with this.
Go ahead and click start. Quick instruction. It says the New York Times lists 36 questions you can ask someone if you want to fall in love or make your love even stronger. This site provides the ideal experience for exploring these questions. So grab some wine. We don't have wine, but we have Starbucks.
We're underage.
Sit
The
down
Starbucks is not spiked or anything.
Sit down with someone you want to be in love with. to love, and let's get started.
We're gonna start off with the first question, which is, if you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be? Okay, so I would invite Ian Somerhalder. I don't know how to say his last name.
I would invite to dinner, I would say Ariana Grande, because I guess I always had a crush on her ever since I saw Victorious. 'Cause my mom used to
Really?
watch Victorious a lot. So I would go for Ariana Grande. Her or Victorious? What's her name? Victorious Justice? Or ¿cómo se dice?
Yeah, Victoria.
Yeah, her. Next question. Says, would you like to be famous in what way?
I would want to be famous, but it would... I obviously can't sing good, so it has to be something realistic that I already have talent on. So if it's not YouTube, I would want to do... I want to be known for my dancing.
I was thinking that right now, like a dancer. I guess that's how I had a crush on her too, because I would always see her on stage dancing and dancing. For me, I would pick YouTuber because, there's a little backstory to this. I used to do YouTube videos when I was like 13. Cringiest videos in the world. They don't exist no more. But I would always want to
Weren't they on this channel and you deleted them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
Before making your telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? Why?
When I'm calling off of work. Yes. A lot.
That's just call. Well, it depends on who I'm calling. If it's just like a friend, like, hey, what are you doing? This is not no. But if it's like the doctor or something, I'm
Okay,
like, I need my card. I need to know what numbers I need to say. Yes. And then I'm like, Mom, what do I say?
Yeah, she literally comes and she's like, I don't know what to say.
I don't
What
like
is-
talking to people. That's why I feel so comfortable in front of a camera, because like there's no one behind it. But like if I'm calling on the phone or like I'm going in front of the register, I just don't know what to do.
All right, next question. It says, what would constitute a perfect day for you?
Disneyland.
Honestly, I've been wanting to go to Disneyland, so I would go for Disneyland as well, because
And then instead of like eating there, I would want to find a green area and then like do a little picnic at
That'd be cute.
Disneyland.
when did you last sing to yourself to someone else?
I don't know, because I sing and I don't think about it. Like, literally, I could be in front of Edgar. He's, like, looking at me like, what the heck are you doing?
The last time I sang was literally like an hour ago, because I went to go get a haircut, so I was in the car.
Were you singing in the shower?
No?
No?
No, I
'Cause
was hearing
heard
music. I was just listening to music.
So,
but,
like, maybe you were singing.
But the last song I sang was Khalid, Better.
If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want?
Body.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to be an attractive 90-year-old grandma.
Same. Next question, it says, do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? Yes.
What? Car crash?
I've always had dreams, just me getting in a crash. I mean, I always try to be careful, but it's always me by myself. It's never including them. They're never in my dream.
I have no idea, but that's because I'm scared of death. Because I don't know what's gonna happen, and then like, I don't know what's gonna happen to my baby.
No. That's why he has godparents.
No. Next.
Don't cry. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. Eating, listening to music, Ethan.
Oh, no.
Love. That's my part.
We have a child in common. We have
A car in common.
a job.
We have literally the same car. We have the same
life.
job.
What the heck?
We have everything the same.
For what in your life do you feel most grateful? Same.
My baby.
No. The most grateful, I don't know. We've had well, it would be my pregnancy and being able to conceive, because that's all I wanted for the last year. I'm also grateful for the smooth pregnancy, smooth labor. The 1K that we hit on YouTube, I don't know. We've been really blessed.
Yeah,
lately.
we have.
And we talk about it every day. Like, do you notice how blessed we are?
If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be?
I want to hear this one.
I can't. I have people watching it. Well, I'll just say that not having so much responsibility put on me. But yet again, I'm not like ungrateful for it because it helped me out a lot. So,
I feel like that brought you down.
there was so much weight put on me.
And that caused him to go like this in school and like his personal social life.
Work.
And his choices of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Then I came into his beautiful life, and then it started going up, and now he's a successful photographer, father.
And then I'm going to school, husband, working.
I wouldn't change anything because I like the person I have become.
It says, take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible.
Okay. So I have been a very smart girl, straight A's, ever since I was small. I would get my butt beat if I would do anything wrong. I'd get so pressured on having A's and B's. My mom wasn't so strict about B's, but she knew C's and down were just a no. And I've lived in Ontario my whole life, just, you know, bouncing from house to house, but inside of Ontario. I moved probably like 4 times. I used to be threatened with school. Like, literally, I was such a smarty and such a nerd that my mom would threaten me on moving me schools just to get my act on straight. And it wasn't not like, oh, you're getting F's, I'm gonna switch you schools. It was like, oh, you're talking back, I'm gonna switch you schools. And I'd be like, no, I'm gonna lose my friends, and then I'm gonna have different teachers, I'm gonna start all over. And I get really anxiety, you know, when it comes to meeting new people or like talking to people on the phone or anything like that. So I was like, I would get anxiety just thinking of like starting fresh. And that's why I'm really grateful like I stayed in Ontario, even though it kind of like boxed me in a way. I don't know how to mold to another place.
Me, I was raised like in the beginning half of my childhood in Bakersfield, but I ended up moving a lot. We went from Bakersfield to Ventura to Oxnard and then to Ontario and then now to San Bernardino. So we basically like hot places and all that. I've been in so many elementary schools. I guess like I had always trouble in school, especially in 5th grade. I was recently moved to an elementary school over there in Lamont called Myrtle. And I had a teacher who would always pretend to be my parents' friend. But she was so rude. So rude. Yeah, you told me. Really mean. And to this day, I hate her. She would try to be there, but in reality, she would put so many things in my face. And she tried accusing me one time of stealing. And then I came down here to Ontario. I met a couple of people, which I don't talk to anymore. And
He met me.
in middle school, I struggled a lot until I hit high school. High school, first 2 years were the worst. And no, first 3 years were the worst. And then I guess I hit senior year. No, ending the junior year. I liked it because...
I met you beginning of junior year.
That's why. No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Yeah,
did.
you did.
But technically, those were our worst years through senior year because we would be on and off.
And we would have so many
It was
problems.
the most dramatic breakups ever. The whole school knew us. And they knew us because we were the best, cutest, perfect couple until it got to the second breakup.
Yeah.
Like the first one, you know, like, oh, they broke up, had a little argument, got back together. But then, since we did break up like over 8 times, everybody was like so done. But like, now they're okay with us because like,
We have a
but it's
baby.
not like we care. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any quality or ability, what would it be?
You can answer that one first.
If I were to wake up, I would like to be more social and take away my
You scared him.
social anxiety.
Me feeling enthusiastic. That's how I would want to wake up in the morning.
Like you want to gain the ability to just be happy 24/7.
The next question, it says, if a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know? Honestly, this is a question I want to answer first because I already got all my questions answered. Just go check out our other video. It's
We need to continue
the
those.
psychic video.
I would want it to tell me when would I be settled, like my own house, what job I'm gonna be having. I want to know that type of stuff.
Next question.
Number 14, is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? Why haven't you done it?
Traveling.
Me too. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, like literally.
I want to go to either Brazil or Paris. We haven't done it because, well,
Financially, we're not there yet.
yeah, and
We could save up for it, like.
but
no
we just
problem.
tend to spend a lot. Maybe.
I want to go to Cancun.
I'm down. I want to go there too.
I love the beach.
But next question, it says, what is the greatest accomplishment of your life? I would say school, work, and being a father and a husband.
I would say giving birth.
That's true. What do you value most in a friendship?
Honesty. I just don't want friends to be with me because they earn something from me just by being my friend. Like, I just want there to be a relationship there, not taking advantage of anything. Because, I mean, this would happen to me in like high school, and obviously Edgar and I are alone after high school, so they were all kind of fake. And all of a sudden I give birth, and all of a sudden family and friends, like all of a sudden they want to start talking to me again. YouTube, and then all of a sudden people start talking to me again. I just want people to talk to me because I'm a cool person to be
Friends
around with.
I would say for me would be just always being there for you, helpful. What is your most treasured memory?
Giving birth.
I guess same thing as her seeing Ethan. What is your most terrible memory working at Jonathan Cordova Pizza?
Mine would be, you know what it is, but I don't want to say it. My terrible memory was when I got cheated on.
If you knew that, next question, if you knew that in 1 year you would die suddenly, would you change anything about the way you are?
If I knew I was going to die eventually, I'm going to spend my savings. I'm going to spend those savings on life experiences and not materialistic things, because I can't take those materialistic things once I die, you know? I'm going to have my memory. If that's what happens when people die.
I feel like I would do the same, but I would travel with my money that I have. Try to go somewhere small, but like a little road trip. Instead of you paying for an airplane and all that.
But road trips, you could get stolen. There's like a whole road trip to get stolen from when on the airplane.
That's true.
You can't.
What does friendship mean to you? Loyal.
For me, it's just a partner that's not intimate. Like, someone that you could talk to about your privacy, trust them to keep your secrets, or like just not to like repeat your words to other people, because I feel like in a friendship, like Edgar said, there should be trust. What roles do love and affection play in your life?
Oh shoot. Answer that one first.
Well, to me, they're kind of like the priority, because I feel like without love and affection, then there wouldn't be such thing as my husband and my son, because they're like the center of my life right now. It's not like work where it's kind of like a second thing, or a job, because once work is gone, once school is gone, if like literally we're down to nothing, who's gonna be there? Our little family. And I feel like that's gonna keep us strong and hold us together.
I still can't answer that question. Next.
Alternate sharing something you consider a positive characteristic of your partner. Share a total of 5 items.
Your personality. You're very open.
Like in what way?
You're always there whenever I want to talk to you or anything like that. You always listen to me. You never push aside, or you never ignore me.
I say how social you are.
Yes.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
a very social person, and I really like how literally everywhere you go, like you're not shy to do things and talk to people when I'm like right behind you, kind of like the...
You're a good mom. You're a
Thank
really
you.
good mom.
Even though it gets annoying sometimes, like I like your positivity, because you're
I'm so
positive. Like
positive.
I'm like not 100% positive, and that's why I get annoyed of your positivity, because I'm like, you're not supposed to be positive, when honestly that's what you're supposed to be doing 24/7. Like just be out there, you know.
I just like whenever there's a problem or a fight, like towards somebody, you stand up for yourself in the biggest way. Like you're always showing yourself as the biggest person,
Yeah.
like type of person. I like that
I
personality.
like that
side of
about
you.
me too. I like how lovable you are. I'm not like you in that sense, because when you're with family, you're like so happy, and you're so like not in love, but you show a lot of love towards your aunts and your nieces and everything.
They're my cousins.
I mean cousins.
You're very smart.
Thank you.
You're really, really smart. Her personality is really, really, really smart. Like, I question myself type of smart.
How you don't give up.
I'll push myself. until I
Yeah,
reach
like
my
you didn't
moment.
give up on me. You didn't give up on school. You didn't give up on having a baby. You tried a lot.
Shut up. This next question. How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people? Start with the close part.
Me?
Mhm.
Okay. Close family, like my mom, it's room temperature. It's not cold. It's not warm. It's kind of like we love each other, but it's that tough love. I feel like I did have a pretty happy childhood, if you delete all the chanclazos and then like the belts and everything. Because, you know, technically they don't count. We're Mexican. That's kind of like
That's something you go
live
do.
and forget.
I would say my family, no matter what, from both sides, they're really close. My dad and my mom. Your childhood was happier than most other people? No. There's so many problems that I had when I was little, and there were some good things, but no. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
We're like frenemies.
I have a really close relationship with my mom, or had. For me, I would say that I'm close with my mom, but not as close as I used to be.
Now it's kind of like a family thing. Like,
Yeah,
we
like...
just focus on each other.
Next question. Make 3 true we statements each. Go.
We tried to calm down Ethan a while back, a few seconds ago.
We're trying to finish this video.
We've been through an emotional roller coaster just these 40 minutes. Getting mad at each other, deleting
We are very supportive with each other's answers. And not fighting.
We laugh a lot.
Complete the sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share... Well, I mean, I have everything. I wish I had someone with whom I could share. What would you say?
How about we answer this one for each other? So I say something you would have said, and you say something I would have said. I wish I had someone with who I could share sushi with when I'm craving sushi, because I hate it.
I was craving sushi yesterday. I wish I had someone. I wish I had someone with whom I could share
my dance passion with, because you don't like to dance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could say that. She answered that for me. Okay. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know. I'm very positive. Very positive.
Yeah. I'm no longer a virgin.
Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest, this time saying things that you might not say to someone you've just met. You're very sweet.
Thank you.
And very honest. But you're very, very honest, and it scares me.
You have forgiven me, and you have tried to help a relationship build and grow, because if not, then we wouldn't be here today.
Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life. Okay, this one I'm going to answer first because then I'm going to forget it. I almost pooped myself at Chafee one time.
Because you didn't want to use the restroom.
Because I didn't want to use the restroom, and I thought I did for a moment, but it wasn't poop. It was a fart. Sorry, that was the most embarrassing thing I've ever went through. Okay, your turn, go.
The most embarrassing thing was, I think I already told you. We were at Vina in middle school, and we were watching Mockingjay because it was the movie night. And then I was going home, and I've been wanting to go to the restroom ever since I got to the movie. Like, ever since I got there, like, I already had to pee. But the restrooms were on the dark side, on the other side of the school, and I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not walking over there by myself. So we waited till the end of the movie, we went home, and I really, really, really had to pee to the point where I was crying because nobody opened the door fast enough. Like, literally, my mom was taking her sweet ass time, and I was like, ah, over there. And then she wasn't opening the door. So, what I do, I tell my dad and my brother to turn around because they want to go see the movie around me. And my mom literally opened the door when I kind of pulled my pants down and I peed on a little bush next to my house.
When did you last cry in front of another person or by yourself?
Okay, in front of another person was right now.
Yeah,
in front of all of YouTube and you. By myself, probably like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I had a bad dream and
that I cheated on him. But there was no cheating, was there? There was just an assumption.
Yeah. By myself, I cried a couple days ago. Tell your partner something that you like about them already. Her cook. She cooks. You cook really good.
Thank you.
I love your recipes.
I like how you really look out for me a lot. Like, the first few days of pregnancy. I like how you really looked out for me the first few days. I birth, my pregnancy. How if I'm too tired at night, you stand up for Ethan.
What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
You doing anything to my baby, or you're gonna leave with my baby, or if like we ever split up, you plan on taking my baby.
Cheating on me and taking my baby with a guy. Because that dream really hurt me.
I'm sorry. Even though I didn't do anything.
If you were to die this... Okay, I don't like questions like these. But if you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet? Okay. I would say I love you towards my mom. Can I do a pass on this question?
Yeah.
What about you?
I would regret not telling something to someone, but just not talking enough to like my grandma in Mexico and stuff like that. Like, I don't talk to them as much as I used to back then, where I would be next to my mom when she's talking to them every day of the week, days, and then I would kind of like always be like, pass me the phone, and then I would always talk to them for like 30 minutes, and then I'd pass it back to my mom. now it's kind of like I don't even talk to them at all anymore. Like, I let my mom speak for me when they're on the phone. Like, oh, tell them when they're gonna come. Oh, tell them this and that. Instead of like communicate.
Your house containing everything you own catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What would it be?
That box.
What box?
The one with their information.
The information box? Oh, that's smart. I would
Yeah,
say my
first.
TV. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, yeah, because that box has our important documents.
Birth certificate.
Yeah, it
Social
has everything in
security.
it. So yeah. Of all the people in your family, whose death would you find the most disturbing? Why? Was this like devastating también? Like upsetting? My grandpa. My mom's dad. He recently went to the hospital a couple days ago.
You're
No,
hungry?
like 2 weeks ago. And just us knowing that he was gonna go to the hospital or he was at the hospital was one of the most. If anything were to happen to him, it would break all of us. And just me thinking of it that day, like, what if something
You
bad
started
happened?
crying.
I started crying.
To me, it would be my grandparents in Mexico because they're the only grandparents that actually care about me.
Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Also, ask your partner to reflect back to you how you seem to be feeling about the problem you have chosen. I would ask you, like, you know how, like, I tend to overthink things and all that stuff? How would I help? I mean, how would you solve? I mean, how would you tell me to solve that? Like, help me out with it.
Stay distracted. If you're thinking of something else, you have no time to overthink. Listen to music.
True.
That's what I do.
What about you?
Oh, me give you a problem?
Mm-hmm.
Time management, because I feel like
You do everything last minute?
that, and then also how like lately I stopped cooking for you. I stopped doing things like that.
Well, I mean, what you could do is write your schedule, or like just I don't know, just think it out. Think out your schedule in your head. Manage. Okay, at this time I'm gonna do this. Okay, at this time I have to do this. There's no doubt on that. I have to finish this, and then you could add a little moment in the morning, like, okay, I need to cook for Edgar, and then I need to cook for Edgar, so that way the next day he could have food.
That is it for you guys
Yep.
today. Yeah.
That was the longest.
What do you think about it? Like, do you think it
I liked
helped?
it. Yeah, I feel like it helped us out a lot just by I don't know. It was random questions.
I just wanted to cry throughout the whole video. I don't know why.
Oh, don't cry.
Like,
'Cause
just
it
the
make me cry.
questions. Like, I don't know. I'm really emotional right now.
Oh, I do have one more thing. No, I don't want to say it right now.
Do you think it brought us closer or, like, more in love or something like that?
I feel like it would work for someone who's barely getting to meet someone else.
Because we already knew a lot
yeah,
of this to
we
each
know
other.
each other a lot.
But I like the bonding time.
Yeah. Except someone likes to interrupt. No,
I
I'm
wanna
just kidding. He
cry.
never interrupts. Anyways, guys, so this was our video for today. Just make sure you guys go hit our subscribe button and share our video, guys. We are giving shout outs to people. We're doing the tag, the Hernandez 3.
Let me see your phone.
So you go on any social media, which is Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. I don't think Snapchat does it, huh? Oh, okay. So yeah, just go on any social media and just put the Hernandez 3, and then we'll look it up for you guys, and then we'll shout you guys out.
We're shouting out a YouTube channel, and her name is Marlene Ledesma, who hashtagged us about a week ago. So thank you, Marlene.
Thank you, Marlene, for being a supportive subscriber.
Yeah.
And
we
then,
see
guys,
your comments. We see a lot of your guys' comments. Like, oh, she's back. Oh, she commented again.
we try to respond to you guys. It's just that we're really busy sometimes, and we try to like get everywhere. But we always, whenever we're laying down in bed, we're getting ready to sleep, we always try to go through the videos and all that stuff. But we love all you guys' support. We can't believe we're at 1K already. Let's try to get it up to probably what? More than 1K, like 2K? But no, I'm just playing. But go check out our other video, guys. And thank you guys for supporting us. And
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Stay
Bye,
tuned
guys.
for our next video. Edgar might be dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Give me a kissy.